Che. Welcome to Spanish 101, Section 71 and 72. In this presentation, you'll be informed of the discussion board number 2, exam number 1, and where to find the instructor's comments on Kia or en línea. Please refer to the syllabus page 11 to be informed of the weekly assignments and follow the calendar very closely so that you won't miss any assignment. As you can see, there is a discussion board number 2 and exam number 1. Speaking of the discussion board, before you log on to the discussion board in Blackboard, you will need to complete the reading assignment on Panorama Cultural en línea. You need to follow the step 1, 2, and 3. And when you get to step 3, make sure to read all 4 topics: comida, lugares, costumbres, comunidad. And then you can start answering the questions on step 4 under ¿Qué aprendiste? You also need to read Estados Unidos, Canadá, and underneath it, Increíble pero cierto, where you'll learn about the growth of the Hispanic population. Once you're finished with the Panorama Cultural assignment, you will need to move on to the discussion board in Blackboard. Please click on discussion board number 2, Estados Unidos y Canadá, and before Wednesday of this week, you need to post your entry on the discussion board. Make sure to write something that's insightful and informative and interesting to read, and you need to answer these 2 questions about what you read on Panorama Cultural and what you think about the growth on Hispanic population. Don't forget to come back to the discussion board before Sunday so that you can read 3 other posts and leave your comments for your classmates. Now we are moving on to exam number 1. Before you open the exam, please log into Blackboard and under exam review feature, please find the exam number 1 instructions. Take the time to read it carefully and be informed of what is that it's expected to know by the student before you take it. Let me go over with you some important instructions. This is not an open book test, so you can't have notes, you can't have your textbook, you can't ask someone to help you. Do not use a computer program or a website to translate your work. Students who violate the academic integrity will face serious consequences such as receiving an F on the test or expulsion from the college. Where is the exam? You need to log into Kia or en línea. You need to click on book, and on the table of contents on the left side of the screen, you need to scroll down all the way to the end, and after Lección 18 you'll see supplement. You need to click on it and you'll see the exam number 1. Please make sure that you don't exceed 35 minutes as it is a time test. You need to set an alarm clock on your smartphone and record the time you start and stop after 35 minutes. You need to stop and submit the exam. For each additional minute you use after the first 35 minutes, there is a penalty. 3 points will be taken off for each additional minute. Only the first attempt will be counted as the exam, so regardless of how many attempts you've had, it will be only the first one that will be considered valid. All the additional ones will be ignored. And make sure to check the spelling and the accents before you submit. The exam will be available until Sunday, September 13 by 11:59. Once it's closed, you can't open it again. So make sure not to past the due date. Make sure to have an internet connection that is reliable. So This is what I was talking about earlier, where to find the exam. You need to log into Kia or Nlinea, and you need to scroll down all the way to the bottom until you hit supplement, which is after lesson 18. And if you click it, you'll see exam number 1 ready to go. Take the time to read the instructions before you click the start button, and once you start, you have to finish it. If you abandon the test, then you will receive a 0 automatically. So be very careful because the computer is pretty sensitive. So once you start the exam, you must complete it and make sure that it's submit it. It's obvious that you have to study before you take the exam. The exam will be consist of the estructura topics that you learned in chapter 1. Uh, you have to learn the grammar, and if you complete recapitulación chapter 1, then you will be able to do the exam without any problem. I would like to take a minute to go over quickly the topics covered in chapter 1. The very first topic was nouns and articles, and in this topic you were taught to distinguish the gender of a noun, feminine and masculine. You also learned how to spell the plural words. Make sure to understand what is definite article and indefinite article. You also practice numbers 0 to 30. In the actual exam, you'll be asked to spell out the numbers. So please take the time to do some writing practice, as in the real exam, you'll be writing the numbers. You also learn the verb ser, which means to be. Make sure to memorize the conjugation of ser. Yo soy, tú eres, usted, él, ella es, nosotros somos, vosotros sois, usted, ellos, ellas son. You should be able to recite these conjugations by heart. The exam will be fill in the blank format, where you have to come up with the right conjugation for each corresponding subject. As the last topic of the chapter, you learn how to tell time. In the exam, you'll be asked to write a sentence that tell time. So for example, as you can see in recapitulación, I might say it's 1. Then you have to come up with a Spanish sentence that says es la una. If you were successfully completed recapitulación, and if you understand the 4 grammar topics, then you are ready for the test. And the last thing that I would like to remind you of would be the comments that I leave on your assignments. In order for you to do well on the test, it's crucial that you go over your assignments and learn from the mistakes that you've made. If you go through my results, and if you click on the notepad icon, it's right here. The arrow that I have here should be moved more to the left. It's this icon right here, and it says that that particular assignment has a comment from the instructor. You just need to click on it, then a new window will open, and in it you'll see your answers and my comments. So please take the time to go through my comments, and if there's anything that you don't understand, then before you get too late, you need to get help from me or from a tutor. If you have further questions, don't hesitate to contact me. You know what to do. Email me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And you can also come to see me on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 9 a.m. in the morning. And I would appreciate if you could let me know in advance that you are coming to see me early in the morning. That way I plan on time. I don't want to have you wait outside the office because I'm arriving late. Alright, so if you have any questions, please, you know what to do. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. Good luck.